No drink maximum.
4 drink minimum.
I hit the point where like things that might anger me, that might happen, that I'm reading too much into, have started to anger me already.
Yeah.
So when you're like, hey, maybe we shouldn't enforce the drink rule this week, I was like, you trying to tell me not fucking drink because I fucking need to drink this week.
Well, go ahead then if you want to. I mean,
Yeah, well, I like as I
Your
started.
cans fall over.
Yeah.
Perfect.
More drink.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil look me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stared at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
The internet, Highway 47 is just breaking new ground, my friends. It's a 4 drink minimum. Actually, it's not a 4 drink minimum. It is a 40 subscribers special tonight. Woo!
Yay!
Yeah! So thank you to all the couple of dozen of fans, or us 10 times over who have subscribed. You've made a dream come alive, and we just can't thank you enough. And or to celebrate this milestone, as we promised on our Patreon, we'll do something.
We're going to answer the questions you sent in.
That's what it was. Yeah, we'll answer the questions you sent in, which you didn't send.
Scrodrick has a list.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, nobody sent anything, so...
But you have the list, right?
No, because nobody sent us any questions.
Yeah, but did you make a list of all the questions they didn't send?
No.
But that was your job.
Yeah, which we just decided right now.
Okay.
What the fuck, man?
How many fingers do you have?
11.
Hmm.
Let's see, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, plus 5 on the other hand is 11.
All right, moving on.
Well,
all right.
We should watch a movie is what we should do, I think. Do you guys agree?
I agree wholeheartedly.
Right, so we are watching a movie, and that movie is Spider-Man, the 2000 and something release.
2002.
That sounds like a year that
April
it was.
29th.
The Sam Raimi original Spider-Man that was the first theatrical Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
The other one was not theatrical, right? Yeah.
Feature length theatrical.
Okay, there we go.
But if we want to get the first theatrical, we got to get the Japanese Spider-Man one.
Ooh.
Spider-Man.
Which, I mean, I'm all for watching that.
That's gonna be that's a Highway 47 detour.
Oh, okay, right. Well, I would say tell us all about it, but you guys told us some things about it. But Dracofunk, tell us the other couple of things about it that you usually.
So this aired April 29th, 2002. If you were in the Man Village Theater. Otherwise, it came out May 3rd, 2002. It has an IMDb of 7.3.
Okay,
I know for a fact that I saw this in the theater, except I saw it probably about a month after it came out.
Yeah, I saw it. I think I may have seen it twice, like once in a theater, once in a drive-in, because I was going to drive-ins a lot around that time.
I think you saw it in the theater with us.
Yeah, probably.
Well, and while we're talking about releases, just significant as we record this tonight, this is the premiere date of another Spider-Man movie.
Yes, we are recording this on the day of Spider-Man No Way Home release.
Which is the third movie in the second reboot after the Spider-Man series.
Oh, good.
It's got Willem Dafoe in it.
Oh,
it
wow.
does.
Awesome.
People are assuming that to watch the new Spider-Man 3, you need to first see Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, and Spider-Man 2.
And all the and all the MCU movies.
But you don't have to see Spider-Man, or Spider-Man, right?
No,
or
you have to see Spider-Man.
Okay.
Spider-Man. Yeah, they've excluded a very specific number of Spider-Mans.
Well, this is not going to get any easier. So let's we're watching it
No
on.
Way Home, but we talked about it.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so go back to your parents' house and go find your DVD that's hidden somewhere in your old room, if it still is standing.
Because we're watching this on DVD.
Yeah.
Right. Now DVDs would have been like not like I mean, they would have been out for a few years, but you may well have bought this on VHS. But we're watching it on DVD.
I in fact bought it on DVD.
There you go. I did not own
it ever get a Blu-ray release.
I don't know. I definitely did not own a DVD player at the time that this came out.
No.
I did not even own a DVD-ROM drive for a computer at the time this came out. But
this did come out.
This did come out.
This did come out July 5th, 2011 on Blu-ray.
Ooh. So if you want to watch that version, there's nothing that we can do to stop you, really.
We should probably tell you when the actual movie begins, though.
That's
because of like all the pre-credit shit that things put in.
It's
because
probably...
I ran into that with our Godzilla commentaries, watching the free YouTube versions. So. Yeah, like I watched one of them, the one with King Caesar.
Oh yeah.
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla.
Yes, because I had never seen that, and I wasn't there when you guys recorded, so I watched our commentary and your commentary. Ours,
yeah.
I don't know, whatever, you know.
And
I made a note in the comments on when to correctly start that video to match up with the YouTube version.
So. Excellent. So check the comments for Scrodrick's tip if you watch Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla.
And as I go through and watch things I was not present for, I'll try to do that again.
But for this one, if you're going to watch it on DVD, then you just have to do the thing that you do, which is...
Yeah, put it in your DVD player and get past all the useless menu shit, and probably, like, the preview for High School Musical 1, because it's that old, and, God, when did those come out? I can't remember. Because I've never seen them.
What's that one cheerleader movie?
The one with Spirit Fingers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Actually, that had to come out before this.
Attack of the Clones would have been coming out around this time, right?
Oh
2002,
yeah. If you want to watch Star Wars that you'd think can't get any worse.
That cheerleading movie is called Bring It On, and it came out in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah. As I said, it had to come out before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way they were going to hire Kirsten Dunst after this. Or after that. After this? Yeah, after this. For that.
Right.
Yes.
So in reality,
you don't DVD.
Yeah, you don't need to skip the previews really, because we just took up the time for you, and you're welcome.
Yeah, so you're there. Then
Shaggy B's gonna do a thing.
Yeah, rewind it, and then we'll get the 5-second countdown, and then go.
That's right.
Hey, this is a 4-drink minimum. I'm already one drink into. I've already had a glass of wine. I have another glass of wine here waiting.
Hey, this isn't a 4-drink minimum. This is a 40 subscriber special, and I am 10 subscribers in.
That's right.
I guess I'm only 1 subscriber in. 39 to go.
How much money do you have, Dracofunk?
Oh, don't tell me that's our 40 subscriber special.
No, it is not.
Oh, no.
Ask us any questions and pay for our hospital bills, please.
That's right.
And
if you need to help pay for our hospital
service them one at a time. No.
Hey, but if you're listening to this and you have any suggestions for our 50 subscriber special, put them in the comments and we'll try and do them.
Yeah, and if you
7
subscribe
years,
to our,
when we get 10 more subscribers,
if you subscribe to our Patreon, we'll definitely do them.
Yeah. At the $1 level, you can ask us any question, and we may answer truthfully.
I mean, at this point,
at the
you
$2,
ask us to do something on our Patreon, there's a chance we might do it.
That's probably true. Yeah. We should just create a tier that's like for $1 you can ask us to do something. just that. Like
And
we'll
we
give you
may
the
do it.
privilege. We'll give you the privilege of asking for a favor for $1 or something. Let's watch a movie. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. This is Spider-Man from 2002, and we're watching it together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So I don't know if I've told you this, but when I went to see this movie in the theater, it was the first date I went on with my wife.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
I
Columbia.
I may have gone with you guys, or I probably didn't take my ex-girlfriend at the
Probably
time
not.
because
No.
she wouldn't have cared about this movie.
Yeah.
She would have cared less than I would have cared, and I wouldn't have cared much.
So
I'm pretty
that's-
sure that the three of us
Wow.
were brought by the same person to see this movie.
Ah.
Your mom?
Columbia Pictures presents a Marvel Enterprises. Okay.
Oh yeah, this was Marvel
Spider
was
Dash
selling off the rights
Man.
to their movies in an attempt to stay alive as a company.
Yep.
Tobey Maguire.
I mean, they probably have enough information now.
Oh, probably.
Kirsten Dunst.
And because of this movie, because of this movie, and Sony now holding the rights, Sony is making a movie as quickly as they can, so they don't stand a chance to lose them constantly. Which is J.K. Simmons, which has had negatives and positives.
So didn't Sony create the Sony Spider-Man universe?
The Sony man universe.
Oh man,
It's
that
a mess.
is
That is something we'll talk about in next year.
yeah. We'll talk about that when we get to it'll start
2008.
with Venom.
Uh,
Oh, Danny Elfman. I didn't realize he
Danny
did this one. Cool. Which means I probably saw this at the drive-in, or else I would have noticed that.
Oh, you totally noticed. We all noticed.
Okay,
I noticed it was Danny Elfman.
fair enough.
And our friend who has not been named yet probably noticed. Because we're probably making Batman jokes.
Oh, right. That friend.
That you figured out the friend.
Yeah, Mr. Batman.
Mr.
That's his
Comic
name.
Books.
Yeah. I kind of like Mr. Batman better. Just call him that.
okay, we got to find the starting now. We got to start finding the
Stan Lee cameo.
Yeah.
I
When
know
you
what he
see
does, but I don't remember where he is. Or
when you
was
see
he
Stan
not in
Lee, you have to
Blade?
drink.
when you see Stan Lee, you have to drink.
Yeah. So Stan Lee's cameo in Blade was deleted.
Aw, that was dumb.
Directed by Sam Raimi.
I don't
So
remember
you know
seeing
Bruce
him.
Campbell's in it.
No, I don't.
Tobey Maguire, I don't like it when you tell me stories.
Just wait till Spider-Man 3.
Oh, good.
Spider-Man 3 has a fantastic and terrible backstory.
Man, those cars look old. Which seems weird for 2002. I'm still not entirely sure you like girls now, dude. Like,
Those are all high school kids, by the way.
yeah, sure they are.
Yeah, high school kids.
They all look like high school kids, right?
They all look like high school kids with growth hormones.
You know, that's the one thing
Yeah.
that MCU Spider-Man has done is at least it looks like high school kids.
A school bus that's not full of surveillance cameras? That's weird. Like, that really is jarring. Like, there's no surveillance camera or fire extinguisher up there.
Safety is for nobody.
Oh man, Toby got McGuired.
Oh man, a Crown Vic.
I know, right?
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Kind
Forgot
of
what's
awkward.
going on
He's
already.
Spider-Man.
For shit.
Guy thinks I noticed him. Hey, a Rolls Royce. All I can think of is his character from Boondock Saint. That, you know, that other movie we watched with him in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're
He's-
dead.
He's something of a scientist himself.
Okay. And he's not a cop? Like an ambiguously gay cop?
Cross-dressing.
Yeah.
Sorry, talking to a billionaire. At least a millionaire.
Yeah.
He's generic comic book rich guy.
Yeah.
This lab got a lot of improvements from 1977.
Yeah. Wasn't he in college in 1977?
Yeah.
But now in 2002, he's in high school.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty much how Toby. Wow, I got him confused. This is pretty much how Peter Parker's life goes in the comics, too.
Check it out. Spiders can jump, dude.
Spiders can jump, too.
He, like,
Generic high school bullies in a movie that embraced all of the corniness of what its genre is.
yeah.
You have to remember that Sam Raimi knows he's making things that are cringe and does it intentionally.
Mm-hmm. This would have been like really soon after like the Human Genome Project was finished. Remember how that took years and took like, you
Mhm.
know, like people were, you know, hugely donating huge amounts of money and resources to it.
Yeah.
And like now they sequence genomes for animals in like days.
A lot of that it has to do with computing power.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we shouldn't have tried to solve problems then. We should have just waited.
It's a you know, change in the times. It's interesting to me.
Tobey Maguire is 27 in this,
Yup.
playing a 17-year-old.
Yup.
It's like
Wow.
he's big enough at this point to kick like a normal high schooler's ass, you know?
Mm-hmm. I was 27. I had a bald spot the size of Texas.
Yeah, let's not get interested in, you know, anything.
I don't know. I think the teacher was being a wingman there too. Even the teacher's like, if this nerd can just hit on the girl once, please.
See, James Franco was 25.
The camera's broken.
Kirsten Durst.
Kirsten Dunst.
She's 20.
Kirsten
Well,
Well, at
Dunst.
least that's a little more appropriate, but
Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen here.
She's going to get bit by a spider and get spider powers, and he's just going to die
Yeah.
of cancer.
I'd be
if she's not blonde enough.
Oh.
Jerk. What a jerk.
Yeah.
Like,
Now stomp it.
Take a picture of that one.
Go-
It's weird. Or
go
just
by,
be a fucking goober. That's fine. I don't know.
What's her name?
Whatever.
Someone who gets bit by that spider after him. Not in these movies, in the comics.
Oh, hey, you know the molecules that make up DNA, you know?
Yeah.
Ascorp.
Ascorp. Run by Norman Asman.
Hey, remember that other superhero movie that had a bald guy in a wheelchair that was really successful? We should do that.
No, I just thought it was funny. The glider, they have to land it on a little pedestal too.
Yeah.
As if balancing that isn't hard enough.
so, canonically, so they're working on a human enhancement program. Is that like a...
Like a super soldier serum?
Yeah.
Is it like a...
No. Not unless it's the Ultimate Universe, which came out after this.
Oh.
No, the super soldier serum crap didn't make Spider-Man, or didn't make Green Goblin. It made Wolverine eventually. Sort of.
Good job, Uncle Ben.
Fucking rice.
Oh, just you wait. No, you won't.
Man, that is not a relevant topic to current events.
Mm-hmm. We need you to get a fucking job or leave.
Good news.
I'm gonna go die.
I
Come up
talked
here.
to her, now I need to furiously masturbate.
I need like 20 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes.
I need like 20 minutes, 18 or cooldown,
Yeah.
1.5 for warm up.
18 to stop crying afterwards.
Don't make it real, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he sleeps like me.
Same nightmares?
I have
Yep.
all the nightmares. Waking up in the morning and going back to work is the worst one.
My fun one last night was I dreamt that I had like a worm tunneling through my wrist. That was really cool.
That wasn't a dream.
Oh yeah. How's it going, little Jimmy?
Whee!
Oh man, the CX.0009. That's not a question.
I'm just really enjoying the flat screen monitor in 2002.
Oh, I know, right?
Like, the computers still look like I would expect, but the monitors...
I have a clear memory of a period of time where like laptops had fairly, well, actually very usable color screens, with decent response times. And you still couldn't get a flat screen monitor.
Why do you have to break it?
And he's fully erect now.
Great. He took a shot of absinthe and now he farts out of his feet.
Yep.
Haven't we all?
He had to get fully erect first, though. So
Yep.
Haven't we all?
I'm drinking some wine.
Haven't we?
yeah. On
It-
Soul
it's-
Exorcist.
See, that's why they cast Willem Dafoe.
I mean, there's 1,000 reasons to cast him. Frankly, any role you can put him in, I would love to see him in. He should have just played Peter Parker.
William Dafoe is Batman.
I would watch that. I would watch
I'd
the
watch
shit
that,
out of
actually.
that.
Yeah, hell.
Just because everything he does with that manic brilliance and always looks like he's having a good time doing it.
I was about to say, is he going to try to do CPR vertically? And, like, he totally is.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Hey.
Yes!
You don't do CPR vertically.
Yeah!
See, that's why you can't get flat screens in 2002.
You
Oh,
broke
smashed
them
him?
all.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe just keeps throwing guys at flat screen monitors. Do you have the same poster on different walls?
There's a manual focus on my camera. How big my Johnson is now.
Time to check.
Yeah, roiding up has definitely helped the other areas of my body. I better check the Johnson.
Bad news.
No, there was some pilot episode for some show I remember because the original guy was John Goodman. And like they take his brain and put it in the body of some ripped, like grown, like lab grown human body.
Oh, man.
And I remember that was one of the things. They're like, oh, well, look what you're working with now. And I was like, oh. And then the show was never picked up.
That's good.
That's
So, like, he
I
totally...
I want that same concept, but I want John Goodman's body now, like, just digitally put on top of other people. Like, just a buff-looking John Goodman with his same loose skin face.
Yeah. yeah, forget about it.
They're hurting for money. Why are they worrying about painting the kitchen?
And that whole plate of sausage.
He seems like the kind of guy that, like, without something to do all day, he would just start inventing home improvement projects,
That's true.
What the my father-in-law are you talking about?
It's like my house kind of needs painted. I don't
Yeah.
want to spend the money on that right now.
Hey, that could be a summer Highway 47 project.
Highway 47 paints Scrodrick's house.
I mean, I'm in.
Yeah, you guys can climb up high.
Highway 47 gets high on stream.
Highway 47 huffs paint. Get ruined by a bus. Oh wait, okay.
I mean, it is a Mustang they're driving. They're gonna go careening into the curb here in a second.
Oh, he did it that hard last night.
Oh,
Oh,
he's related to Hal.
Wait a minute. I'm Spider-Man. I just realized.
They call me Captain Sticky Fingers. That was
That's
before the spider bite thing.
Only a little heart attack. I'm fine.
So what, we've established 5 main characters and 2 of them have slept on the floor now?
Yeah.
Cool. I like those odds. I like that ratio.
I haven't had a bender like that since Bangkok. Come on, Dr. Jekyll, figure it out.
He had to actually do that. Like, it took him a ton of takes to actually catch everything.
I'm sure.
I never noticed before that you have eyes.
Yeah.
Guess I noticed that about men that touch me in the butt as I'm falling.
It was dumb. Should let her die.
It's Magnetic Man.
Magneto?
Yeah.
Magneto.
Just shower once in a while, why don't you? Well, good thing nobody noticed. Because why would you?
It's not the strangest thing I've seen in high school.
Don't worry about it. Play cool. Your tray is still there. Oh, never mind.
So why does it come out of his arms?
Because they didn't want to make him have to build his web shooter.
Hmm.
That's what the budget needed.
Hey, have you seen The Matrix?
I thought that was going to be tits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen The Matrix.
Yeah. I like the How'd You Do That girl in the background there.
Yeah.
And caved in his chest.
Ah.
Oh, hey, it's the rosacea kid.
And this is how you learn that violence doesn't impress women.
I mean, that's not how I learned it, but could be
That's
how you
he
learn
learned
it.
it.
I mean, if I would have known I wouldn't have gotten in serious trouble back in like school, I would have resorted to violence way more than I actually did.
Nah, we went to school with, like, you know, inbred, German farmer stock, so we would have just died.
Well,
Yeah.
not all of them though.
Those guys just drink pure GMOs.
Pretty much, yeah.
He also has the power to make tuba noises every time he touches the wall, but that's not really discussed much.
Where do you, yeah, you
Those
know.
little fingers on his fans do.
Yeah.
His fans. His
His
fans.
fans. He lost his fingers in the incident. Now he has fans.
Fans. And they're running backwards, so he's creating a vacuum, and that's how he's sticking to the wall.
Yeah. How many fans?
Parkour! Parkour!
Oh God, is this what made parkour popular?
I wish. I'd like to see more parkour runners wearing Spider-Man costumes.
Like, we can be like Spider-Man, except not jump as far.
I remember at the time this scene being funny, but now it just feels terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Time sure has terrible aging.
Like, are we just, like, assholes now, or...
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
At least we're in agreement.
Yeah.
Do the Steve Ditko pose. That'll get your fingers going.
Man, just looking at him doing that with his hand is making my carpal tunnel act up.
Yep, I can't move my hand like that easily.
Nope. And you don't...
Oh yeah. Still got flexible fingers because I'm a programmer.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Fall to your death! Yeah. That's an edit.
Uncle Ben painted the whole place by himself.
He's now laying on the floor with his back broken because he climbed the ladder and fell. And it's your fault.
I mean, you know,
Yeah,
more
well.
like his legs and hip would be broke. Yeah. Well,
Time to take out the trash.
I'm 3 drinks in now.
I've learned that if I take out
Apparently
the trash
he's,
when my
Further.
crushed girl from next door is getting abused by her father, I stand a chance to talk to her. The perfect time.
Sometimes.
How does car fit back there? Like, I didn't think there was enough room between the houses for a car to drive to that garage.
There may be like an alley and like 2 doors on the garage. You sure she was only 20 when they filmed this?
Yeah. Born 1982.
Huh. She looks a lot older.
It was really hard finding a 20-year-old that looks like a 25-year-old so they could play high schoolers.
Ooh, maybe I shouldn't do 3 drinks before a half hour.
Yeah, you going a little sideways there? Here's what you gotta do. Pound a glass of water.
Yeah, I got that here. So
Okay, good.
I haven't drank like that since maybe like 2004. I'm lying.
Yeah.
I haven't drank like that.
Today.
Haven't drank like that in the past 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
Yeah, prowlers don't sound like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the f do you do to his prowler?
That's a prowler with a big block.
And glass packs.
Yeah, no.
like where would you put that?
I thought you were calling him a prowler.
No,
Well,
the car. The
the
car
car.
would have sold so much better if they would actually put a V8 in it.
Yeah, really.
Can't remember the name of the first guy that. There's a Spider-Man villain named the Prowler. So
40,000 for a 911 turbo. Oh. My dad had an Austin Healey. He wrecked it.
There you go. No, not a Thunderbird.
Oh, no.
So does he casually like watch her change every night?
Well, he had to take a break from designing his suit at that point.
product placement successful. Lamp destruction successful.
I slipped and fell, Mom.
Aunt Mom.
That would be a plot point in a different movie. Whoa.
I mean, it was kind of a plot point in the 77 one, sort of.
No.
I don't think his parents came up in that one, did they?
Nah, I suppose I didn't.
I think his parents were a plot point that was added much later in the comics, so.
The Drive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a Flintstone car.
He doesn't have power steering.
That I believe that is the car from The Evil Dead.
Nice.
Like, I remember hearing at some point that Sam Raimi tries to put that car in every movie he directs.
I mean, it's a pretty great car.
And yet everyone only notices Bruce Campbell. Speaking of which, Sam Raimi is directing the next Doctor Strange film, so I'm looking forward to seeing this car and Bruce Campbell in that.
Oh,
This is the years when depression first kicks in.
Pretty much, yeah.
when you realize things aren't going to go the way you planned.
Get used to that feeling. It only gets worse as you get older.
Absolutely. And you start to
This
lose
has been Life
opportunities.
Tips with Highway 47. Please
Look,
don't
I'm
kill
68
yourself.
and I still have to work to support your ass.
Yeah.
I still drive this old ass car.
You'll be lucky to live as long as I do with the way healthcare prices are going. Still whole.
So go rent a copy of The Evil Dead. Maybe The Evil Dead 2.
Man, imagine trying to drive a boat like that in New York City, especially nowadays. You know,
Yeah, really.
even back then. Ugh.
I mean, if the streets covered in Crown Vics instead of Priuses, it probably would have been a little better. But yeah.
Yeah, it's the cream of the crop.
Yeah. That's actually Randy Savage. Jesus.
Yes. That's why I said it's the cream of the crop. But he's bones. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
There's Bruce Campbell.
Did they, like, not use pomp and circumstance because they were worried about infringing on a trademark?
They might just not want him being the same character for the sake of the plot.
Yeah, fair enough. Take on all comers, yeah.
Oh man, like 9 years later, he'd have a heart attack and die.
Yep. While driving home from Waffle House.
I wonder if he fought a police dog at the Waffle House when
God.
he died.
Oh god. That guy landed straight on his fucking head.
He's probably still alive.
Yeah, it's fine.
He signed the waiver.
Yeah, Bonesaw is Randy, we noticed, yeah. Randy Savage, yeah. We know. Cage?
Spider guy. Spider guy. His bones are on the outside, spider guy.
Oh, my mom.
See, he's getting
dead.
his money's worth now because there's people
really.
that pay for what they're doing to him right now.
That's a good point. Is that
The guy that
Renegade?
landed head down on the table has his legs broken.
Yeah.
No, he can't feel his legs. His neck's broken.
Oh yeah, Cage, okay.
I wish to have the enthusiasm of the guy that jumped up excitedly screaming Cage.
At least if you're in a cage, you can't be thrown out of the rink and hit head first into a table.
That's true. Keep selling it, kid. The crowd loves it.
We're gonna reenact the mass transit incident.
Yeah. Conveniently only.
Actually,
Jesus.
spider ass, golf club to his spider ass. Prostate problems later in life. Cries at night, only noticed by his wife. Look out, here dies the Spider-Man.
Flimsy fucking cage. Oh wait, no horizontal supports.
Now you have to do this every night for the rest of your life, Spider-Man.
Oh, that's the most realistic part of this.
Yeah, kid, stop the guy with the gun.
Oh, sick Peter Byrne. Go to a hospital.
Peter Byrne's the worst.
I know.
Nah, go
Yeah.
to an urgent care for that. Don't waste our time.
Hey, I'm a plot important character. Let me through.
Don't worry about me. I'm not your father.
There needs to be a Spider-Man adaptation where Uncle Ben is just sassy with him the entire time.
I want some rice.
Throw him in a pack of rice. He'll dry right out.
Yeah.
No, pack it in the wound. Dip.
Yeah.
Now I'm definitely going to urgent care if that's how the hospital treats it.
Yeah, it'll expand and
You'll
Something else will
die.
happen. Yeah.
Don't try and give him CPR.
Yeah.
He's not vertical. You can't do it.
Just cry stupidly.
Probably in the script, cry stupidly.
Danny Elfman wrote the music
Yep. Mambo.
I was gonna say Spider Samba, but that still works.
It's a West Side Story reference.
Yes, it is. Which I watched yesterday. Which is why it's stuck in my head forever now. Different guy. Definitely.
It's the same guy until he jumps. Then it's blue screen stuntman. There we go.
So, yeah.
Since the other Spider-Man movie was coming out, some of my coworkers were talking about the people that like live in these apartments.
Yeah, really.
Like, just some woman after a shower, half naked in her living room by herself, and then Spider-Man comes up to the window, and she's just like, I did not sign up for this.
Is that RoboCop?
So the cop car had a digital speedometer, and I'm pretty sure Police Interceptor, Crown Vics never came with the digital because they only calibrated the mechanical ones.
You know, of all of the stories or all the details to nitpick about this movie, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, see?
Also, humans aren't known for gaining spider powers when they're bit by radioactive spiders. They tend to get cancer, at best. But the Crown Vic issue...
Isn't that your hideout? Oh, good. Reload. That way you're ready.
Oh yeah.
Good thing you didn't sneak up before now. I wouldn't have had ammo in here.
That's right.
So scatterbrained after robbing a place.
Wait, he learned how to retract it?
Yep.
It got really cold in there for a second.
Ah.
Oh, that last moment when he saw his uncle get shot.
When that happened?
It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Murders guys, walks away. Doesn't
Didn't cover
care
your
because he
face.
got paid. Look out. Now that I think about it, his doing all the web things with his gloves on is the more impressive thing.
That's a good point.
Or climbing up the walls, but I guess he always climbs up the walls with the gloves on.
I mean, you know, his supposedly some of the things are on his feet, but he wears shoes.
Yeah.
That feels like it'd be harder to aim.
I mean, I hit the toilet all the time.
Through your feet?
You wear shoes on your...
Oh,
Wait.
I think
have
we were
all
talking
sorts
about
of
different
questions going on here.
So you through your feet with shoes on, and it always goes in the toilet, is what you're telling me.
No.
Dracofunk, you are the one among us that has the most superpower.
Yes, like all normal humans, like yourselves.
This was also a backdoor pilot for the Johnny Quest live-action movie that didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I said that a little bit too seriously. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That doesn't
Well, he
seem
was
like...
killed in that pod, so.
Yeah. Whatever that is, it looks pretty cool.
It's the totally nonchalant military target.
Yeah.
Yay, graduation.
Hey there.
I thought you were going to fail.
Graduated before you turned 30. Good job, kid.
Just in time. All right, Dad. I love you too. See you later.
Just bringing down everybody. He must be related to my dad.
Oh,
That means you're in the will, even though he's not.
Peter Parker just looks drunk right there. Whatever
That's
you're
just
saying,
Tobey
man.
Maguire.
I've lost interest.
Think I would have also
Why
gotten
is there a pan on that over there? What is that pan doing there?
pan.
Yeah, there was a hand on the, like, behind the
Behind
TV.
the TV.
Yeah, like what is that? Does that improve the reception?
Pan's a
Does
pan.
that thing get so warm that she just boils water there and humidifies the room? What's going on?
Is that
You
a
know, that-
fireplace?
That could be like a radiator.
Radiator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I think you hit on it. I think you figured it out. Emotion. See, you could tell because of the tears. He's feeling lots of things right now.
His makeup's running.
Yeah.
This is the afterwards guilt.
Yeah.
He doesn't have pants on right now.
She's wearing a robe. Ugh.
Well, time to finish this drink.
Okay, well, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was thinking about Uncle Ben.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I mean, I like rice as much as the next guy, but you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a dick. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but you know.
Wait until he sees Spider-Man 3.
Well, I feel better now. Done crying. I'm all good.
Still doesn't have pants on.
Slightly more aroused than he was when he started, though.
The woman who plays Aunt May is now 94 and still acting.
Sweet.
Damn.
There was
to learn to sew.
It reminds me of the original producers movie, the old lady that they cast for, you know, the first scene where they need an old lady who's like, you know, sexually assaulting Zero Mostel. Like,
Yeah.
they put out the casting call for a lady who could look about 80 years old. And the woman they ended up casting, like, they didn't ask her age before they cast her. Actually, until after they were done filming. And filming involved, like, you know, her rolling around on the floor and, like, climbing up on top of him and shaking him around and stuff. And after all that, they found out she was actually 92 at the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a great dog.
Saint Bernard there, yeah.
Saint Bernard.
Look at this.
Is that Joe Pesci?
I don't know who cameos in this film. I should.
There it was.
That's Joe Pesci. Hippies are still funny in 2002 if you're an old person at the time.
I mean, I still think they're funny now, so I guess I'm... As long as they're terrible caricatures.
Fair enough.
There he is.
J.K. Simmons is played J. Jonah Jameson. Like, because of this, like, he got cameos in The Simpsons as this character. He played him in cartoons for years after this.
U.S. AIDS record. Wait, what?
What?
Sometimes I think they just stick him in a room and tell him to say whatever he wants to. And then just edit it together into something that works. In any movie J.K. Simmons is in, honestly.
Hey,
Yeah, I've only been stalking you for months.
I'm covering up my chest because
I'm stripping.
Tipper, she just flashed you.
Oh, really? Like $6 or so, you know? So you go make up her fucking debt to the fucking guy. I don't know. You know, he's a tool and you should hang out with me instead, you know?
Yeah.
He kind of is a tool.
Yeah. Get it, ketchup? Because I work at a diner. Oh, right. Get.
In fact, stop talking.
Oh, the web stream platform. Remember that? I don't.
Don't Tell Harry is like the theme of all of these movies.
It's second place in the girl fair.
Yeah.
We'll make a few
If
calls.
only you knew how the economy works nowadays.
Yeah, really.
Who you know?
I definitely love the idea of Peter Parker screaming woo as he comes in to catch bad guys.
Christmas meat.
Christmas meat.
Meat.
Hey,
All
guys,
reindeer.
guys, can you send me some Christmas meat?
A little bit
No.
of Santa, a little bit of,
That's
little bit of Santa sausage. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of Rudolph the Red at the Center venison. A little bit of, jolly old
Saint Nick.
Saint Nick.
That's not the Christmas meat I want, thank you. On account of the fact that I killed Quest Innerspace.
It's got my name on it.
Very specifically name drop the World Unity Festival, because that's an important plot point for later.
Neat.
It's a good thing they're not like competing against like Stark Enterprises or something.
That was like a singer from around then, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Because she always looked like she was drunk. Like,
Yeah.
all the time.
Right.
It's probably
Wonder
the
how
way
she
to live.
managed that.
Is that T'Chaka?
You want to like bang in front of Peter?
You enjoy this cultural appropriation dress I'm wearing?
I only like you for your money. She'll figure out she likes girls when she's like 23, you know?
She'll figure it out when she's like 17.
I thought she graduated.
She did.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Uh,
Cup Noodles was a sponsor in this. That makes me happy.
Singular Wireless.
Man, not a very good platform there if it announces your presence with a giant smoke trail.
Yeah, really.
Don't think he's trying to sneak in. Just a hunch.
Yeah, but still, you know.
He's probably trying to give them all anthrax from his glider.
Pop the globe. Pop the globe. Pop the globe. Oh.
Yeah, he touched it.
Oh no. Dick Cheney fell over.
There's Stanley.
There it was.
There he is, yeah.
Yep, take a shot.
Yep, take a shot.
Drinking.
Oh, instead of dying, our backs are injured for our life. That we now have to live. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Sit there helpless. You're a girl in a superhero movie.
Nobody sees that.
To be fair,
There is a lot going on.
Yeah.
I understand, but still.
I wonder who it could be behind the mask.
That
Oh,
doesn't matter now.
Thaleron bomb.
That's really, really freaking close to his son.
Yeah! Yeah!
You got your wish.
I did.
The world comes crashing down. Kid's a
I wanted to
millennial.
die and he didn't let me.
Yep, Darwin has failed us. That kid will now reproduce.
Yep.
Screamed impressive before he even caught the punch.
Yeah.
Why does it have guns and how is he why and missiles? Why? How is he? Okay, never mind.
It's a military weapon. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? At least the Crown Vic had an accurate speedometer.
Yeah, don't like get up and walk over there. Just wait to be saved.
This scene looks a little inappropriate if you think a little too much.
Could have just suplexed him off of there and it would have been fine.
Oh, my one weakness.
Oh, one of my 17 weaknesses. Alas, I am the world-renowned villain, Fragile Man.
Yeah.
Remember Bungie?
Bungee jumping? Yeah. I never did it, but I remember it.
Oh, Spider-Man saved that random woman. He's a hero.
Don't drop her. Switching arms an awful lot there, buddy.
She's holding on.
Yeah. She's holding on for her own life. He's tried to drop her like 7 times.
See, if you'd have worn the black dress, none of this would have happened.
Yeah.
Falls to his death.
Oh, he really does laugh like that. I forgot.
I mean, I can't give him credit. He's incredible.
He put a band-aid on the hairs that moved out of place.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
I don't have any hair.
Well, how do you band-aid?
You shit it on the Band-Aid.
That's true.
Look at me. I've got a full head of hair and a half.
And you are covered in Band-Aids all the time.
Constantly. I live in Band-Aids. I am just a Band-Aid mummy.
And
3,000 years when they dig up my body, they will wonder what sacrifice I was given. Where really, I just suffocated all the Band-Aids I shoved in my throat due to my breathing problems.
And there'll be this eerie chorus of demons like, I am stuck on Band-Aid brand.
I want to think about demons someday chanting vomit.
Yeah.
I'm going to write a song called Band-Aid Man.
Is it going to be Highway 47's first single?
Totally.
I'll perform horking noises because that's about all I can do.
Boom.
That somebody is definitely not me, I promise.
Sounds like a job for some sort of human spider that isn't me.
Maker's Mark.
Oh, yeah. That's booze.
Oh, man. I'm getting a hangover already.
William Dafoe. Just eating up scenes again. They had to hire a double for him in this scene. So they found somebody that looks a lot like him, but his name is William DeFriend. He just is a smiling version of him.
I'm really disappointed they didn't do it David Hasselhoff style.
Oh, God.
Those for the uninitiated, Hasselhoff did the musical Jekyll and Hyde on stage, and there's video of this.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So there's definitely a song in this musical where Jekyll and Hyde have a duet, and different productions do this in different ways. The time I saw it live at a university campus was pretty funny because I think Hyde was they pre-recorded Hyde and they projected the video onto a screen that was supposed to be a mirror, and he was singing with the mirror. But the day that I went was the day like they brought in like an actual Broadway actor for these shows, but there was always one show where they had the understudy play the lead instead of the Broadway guy. So the show I went to, the understudy was that guy, but the projected video was the original actor, so they looked completely different and were very obviously two different people. But Hasselhoff still beat it, because in the stage version that Hasselhoff was in, like they did his makeup and his hair on one side differently than the other. And he just, when he turned to the left, he was Jekyll, and when he turned to the right, he was Hyde. And he just had one pose that he did for each one. And it was like, hand outstretched and palm up for one, and one finger pointing to the sky and the other one. And it was just exactly that, back and forth, and he never did anything different.
Oh, the Hoff.
It was something.
They don't give Jameson enough credit because on threat of his life, he protects some random kid he met like a week ago.
Well,
Like he wouldn't have unmasked him by now.
Yeah, he just lets him stay with his mask the entire time. I remember this scene in the theater, like, very clearly because I'm not normally a person to complain about my immersion being broken, but like having this casual conversation in these stupid suits, like I actually burst out laughing when I thought about the stupidity of it. It's very distinctly at the moment when Green Goblin leans on the thing beside him.
well, Geloja time.
Yep. You know, me
Oh,
too.
where's
Be right back.
my flute?
Oh yeah, get fired up. Right back.
Yeah, I gotta hear that first. I can't go without it.
Oh wait, there it is.
That's the scene.
Yep, the urge is
There you
stronger.
go.
Be right back.
Glad that we've got a running gag now.
The more I play it, the more it runs.
You know, of all the stupidity of the mask, it's the ears that get me.
It's like the Captain America from.
I mean, at least this one, like, doesn't look like they attempted to be human ears.
Yeah.
But that entire suit just looks so dumb.
Yeah.
Mind you, there's no way they could have done Green Goblin without him looking dumb, but still, this one specifically right now looks dumb.
All right. Anything happened that mattered?
No,
Okay.
Green Goblin is trying to get Spider-Man to join him and be evil and stuff. I made fun of Spider-Man's suit and Green Goblin's suit.
Okay.
Dracofunk played the Geloja song.
Cool.
17 tiny people walked into my room and told me that I smell bad and left.
So Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be 18, but the one guy had a better job line up for him.
You pay them?
No. I don't know who's paying them.
Yeah. I wonder who that would be. Huh.
Yeah.
That's
Subscribe
really,
to a $10 Patreon to hear the small guy tell Vomit that he smells.
yeah.
Okay, I feel much better now.
Excellent.
Oh, damn it, be right back. So what was the talk about?
I don't know.
Green Goblin's like, join me. Spider-Man's like,
We'll
no.
rule the galaxy as father and son.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's like, oh man, I would love to have a father.
And Goblin's like, yeah, I wish my son wasn't a bitch.
You know, that was Peter. This is Peter Parker's chance to, like, you know.
Yeah. Peter
Yeah, he
Parker had a
could've
chance
just
to come
beat
in
their
and be the
ass.
guy to kick their ass. I like that they had, like, 2 extra people for sexual harassment. Like, 2 of them to chase him in the alley, and then 2 more that just pop out to help sexually harass her.
It's about to get a little nipply in here.
Nipples.
Spider
I
nips.
lost his max.
Spider nips. Man, this maskless spider guy looks a lot like somebody I know, but I can't quite see with this lighting. And that Danny Elfman soundtrack is so distracting.
Yeah. It's almost like a mambo.
Not until the next series.
No, I said wait, I gotta move my hand. It's touching my... never mind.
Wait, just a little longer. Just don't stop. Just a little more.
I mean... all the blood is both rushing into and out of his head right now.
Spider boner, spider boner. He's got a spider boner.
That has to be like a medical issue.
If your erection sprouts more than 4 legs, consult a doctor.
Four or less, just go to the urgent care.
Yeah, don't waste their time.
It's a 5-leg dick hospital. Or...
I mean, when we have people come in like, I have a nosebleed, and they come to the ER, and it's like, there's an urgent care on the other side of the building that you had to drive past to get
Yeah,
here.
really.
To be fair, I once had an issue where I went to the hospital because my throat was like swelling.
Well, see, that's different because breathing's important.
Okay,
Yeah.
but the person at the desk wrote sore throat.
Oh, well, they're an
Oh,
idiot.
And normally, I've gone in for allergic reactions. It's like, oh my God, you need to go right now.
Yeah,
And this
see,
time
like,
they made me sit in the waiting room for an hour. And then they took me into like a room and a nurse made fun of me for coming into the hospital with a sore throat.
mm-hmm. And then you had to be like, that's
I
not why
couldn't
I'm
talk
here.
by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And like,
because...
so the doctor came in and is like, okay, open your mouth. And like opened my mouth and then like ran out.
Mhm.
And like they had a doctor or a nurse prepping me for an IV, and the doctor's like, no time, turn him over. We need to give him a shot now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, the people that they hire to work the desks are not qualified.
So that's literally how I said I'm having allergic reaction. My throat is like swelling up, and she wrote sore throat.
Yeah, see, like, what should pop up on the board is anaphylaxis.
Yeah.
That is not what happened this
But
time.
I
Well, they
That's only
realize
one
your
time.
genuine, decent complaint. It's funnier to make jokes about legs on dicks, and also about how Green Goblin screams like a woman when he wants to.
Where's a shaw?
That's
Well,
just
what-
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, it's just Willem Dafoe, yeah.
No,
Haven't
I
you
did.
seen him in Boondock Saints?
I was gonna. I think I sent a message to the chat once of one of them that could not spell diarrhea.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" It's like you were at least a high school graduate to have the job you have. You can't spell that. Well,
Remember The Matrix?
Spider
he
Matrix,
kind of joked
Spider
more
Matrix.
awkwardly. So
You guys see that important plot cut he has on his arm?
Yeah.
He can only get injured if it's important for the plot. Just keep that in mind.
Now they've got his DNA or something. Don't they need, like, oxygen, the two of them?
No.
No. Superheroes don't need oxygen.
Does he look like he needs oxygen?
No, not really.
Watch the oven, it's right by the door.
Yeah. I fruited up a pick cake. I mean, she's 18, I promise. Not 40.
I was just upstairs masturbating, Aunt May.
Fade.
You see Mission Impossible?
My blood sense is tingling.
I was gonna say my goblin sense. Angry at the ceiling now.
Bleed safely.
He's not joking.
and
We
then
all
she
creeped around in your room.
and then she bled all over my floor. It was so weird. Hate Thanksgiving. I'll kill you.
It's kind of gross.
Mm-hmm.
I love to believe that they didn't tell him like anything in the script. He just started doing this for no reason, and so they had to add in a reason for him to be menacing.
Oh god, a bike!
I have to go kill him. Be right back.
I hate bicycles. Broom her? Like,
Yeah, like sweep her out or like hit her with a
oh,
broom. I don't know.
oh. Okay.
Wait, thanks for sticking up for her, Harry. Jeez, god damn it.
Is this movie why I hate James Franco? Well, I guess it was him and Seth Rogen antagonizing North Korea when they were, experimenting with nukes too. That was great.
I'm gonna give my chair a blowjob.
I'm gonna have fun editing this episode.
Mm-hmm. Row houses that are not like dilapidated. That's weird. Deliver us from floral wallpaper.
Right.
Jesus Christ, not that way.
You ever just break through a wall and scream at an old woman telling her to finish?
You're not praying hard enough.
Oh shit! Now she's in the psych ward. She's having a psychotic break. We can't have family here with her.
Yeah, really.
Oxygen
won't
use. No smoking. Please keep breathing. Oxygen in use.
Yellow eyes. Wait, yellow
Man.
is almost green.
Next time I'm admitted to the hospital, I want a smoking room.
That's something that genuinely surprises me now, which I'm glad it does. But like
What's that?
when I go to a state that still allows indoor smoking, you know, and it's like, what, smoking section? What the fuck?
Yeah. Kentucky
They have
and
ceiling
Indiana.
fans anyway.
Yeah, right.
Does Indiana still have it?
I don't know. You remember like the really shitty McDonald's ashtrays from back in the day?
I don't remember back in the day. Not entirely convinced I'm not a clone that was conceived 7 days ago.
Don't tell him, guys. Who spilled it?
Right now we're gonna need to clone another vomit.
Yeah, that's right. Running out of fluids to discharge out of a person and name them after.
Can we get the next vomit to be played by Jeffrey Combs?
What, the last 5 weren't?
I wish I was that talented.
The 50 subscriber reveal is that we're all by Jeffrey Combs.
Well, now you ruined it.
Yeah.
Edit it out.
Just bleep out between the words that and Jeffrey Combs.
Just bleep out the words. Just bleep out a part of the word Combs.
Yeah.
Not all of it, just so it's obvious.
Yeah. They'll never know. Said that I'm a cuck.
For himself.
Yeah.
Wow. 4D chess right there.
Mm-hmm.
You ever use your superhero alter ego as your wingman?
All
kind of
the
a Spider-Man.
time.
Asking you specifically, Dracofunk. Through shoes into toilet man. Can't believe you got that copyrighted.
Yeah, what name is the copyright filed under? Because, I mean, that's kind of a glaring security hole, you know? Like, oh, how will we find his true identity? And then, like, there's a minion down, like, in Washington, like, leafing through a file cabinet, like, I'll find him.
It's a Mr. Funk.
Yes.
They're gonna totally bone over my dead body.
I'm not dead.
Would be a real dick move to die right now.
And then he shows up in all black. She's
Yeah.
totally not dead. Oh no, there's green there. Sorry, my TV isn't adjusted properly.
Yeah, it's fine. There's a bit of compression artifacting going on in this DVD too. What with it being 2002 technology.
Look at that mask.
That is quite a mask, yeah.
Someone in the props department just let their art school project in.
Is this Niles Crane's house?
Miles Crane wishes he was a psychopathic murderer. I mean, had this house. Yeah, both.
Yeah, before that, dude.
Yeah, man.
He was talking about her first grade play. Is that
Yep.
what it was?
Yep.
Yeah.
And how she performed so well that he cried. Which, if you read between the lines and some of the jokes we made earlier, is way funnier.
Emphasis on the wrecked. Bend over, Harry.
Damn near killed him.
And now we shall rule the galaxy as father and son. Oh,
Yep. My psychotic break is over.
Superman's public domain now.
You popped the biggest little boner.
You know, if Betty White played Aunt May, that's exactly the line she would have
Exactly what
used.
she would say. She would purposely do a bad take just to say that. Betty White's like less than a month away from turning 100.
God damn it.
I know, right?
Really is the end of times.
No, she's still around.
Yeah. But, you know, it's kind of like the end of a Mayan calendar.
I'm very happy that she hasn't tried to do any public appearances since COVID, you know?
Fair.
Actually, exactly a month away. January 17th, 1922 is her birthday.
So, when is this episode going to go up?
It's the Highway 47 Betty White's 100th birthday 40 subscriber special, everybody!
Hey, I bet we're
Jesus Christ.
Might be at 41 subscribers.
That's right.
Put hashtag Betty White in the description and we might get 42.
True.
Why do you sound exactly like my roommate's dad?
Oh, they're gonna release a documentary about her life on her birthday. That's pretty cool.
When's her birthday?
January 17th, 1922. I know this because she's like...
This will come out the 13th.
Sweet. So this 4 days from now, whatever the hell, like Tuesday or something.
4 days if you're watching this the day it comes out, which, you know,
Yeah.
everyone does.
Absolutely, all 40 of you. Go pay tribute to Betty White if it's safe to do that.
Stop watching this video and go watch something with Betty White in it.
Yeah, really.
Like our Lake Placid walk.
Yeah.
Blowing up shit just 'cause I can. I'm the Green Goblin.
That little missile, like, seriously, is that like a miniature nuke?
Yeah, it
Nice.
takes off
Yeah.
like a fireworks firework. Or
Yeah.
a rocket. There we go.
And
And it's got
Fireworks,
a
fireworks, yeah.
digital speedometer on it.
I think the little garage there was just full of dynamite.
The Explodables building.
Yeah. Right next to the George Washington Bridge, where you want it.
You probably could have got there faster by not setting that up, but whatever. Music is Danny Elfman AF.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Spider-Man loves me?
I'm not sure if they'll die, really. But, it's likely.
Spider-Man, save us specifically. We're more important than the girl you love. His chin did not move when he screamed that. You guys remember The Matrix?
Yeah.
Is he going to take the red pill or the blue pill?
The red pill or the red pill? Broke all of her ribs.
Remember, the needs of the few outweigh the needs of the many if the few is hot.
The power of boners compel you.
Lady, stop screaming. It's hard to do this and keep against it.
That way it can crash through the barge.
And kill more people. We don't have anything to live for.
See?
Whatever you say, random mass stranger who I love. I listen to anyone I've kissed. That's like 78 guys.
Really, Vomit?
Yeah. Do you not listen to all the guys you've kissed?
I mean-
I guess,
Come to think of it, yeah. Oh, bro. You slow-mo your way back to helping more.
Roper!
Good thing the barge is there. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh,
wait,
perfect catch. Yeah.
He has like super strong hands that don't break or anything.
It's part of his spider powers, actually.
He has to give her good hands.
Yeah.
You know, with the way his hands are sticky,
You'd think he'd be able to not slip to the rope? Yeah.
Well, that and how do you think like charging the crystals goes?
I like how these are the first New Yorkers to have a New Yorker accent.
Oh, the children fall out into the water because.
I was gonna say the whole thing like rolls over right on top of.
Oh no!
Oh, spider pelvis.
Ow! Okay.
That's actually what Spider-Man should be saying as he's doing all this. Oh no, a demasking bomb.
It's a pretty good bomb.
I mean, if he can make tiny firework launch nukes, he can make bombs that remove masks.
Whee!
Man, if only Bonesaw was here.
Bonesaw could save the day. I'll counterattack by shoving my face into his fist.
Yeah. Try my nuts to your fist style. Get it? Better. She'll have cancer and die in her 70s over a period of 10 years. With painful radiation treatments and chemo, and her hair will fall out, and I'll have to cut off her breasts. She could have died
God.
real fast.
Stop.
What's worse is they'll cure cancer by the time she's that old, but she won't be able to afford it.
Okay, that got too real.
Yeah.
She's a brick. Ow. You know, if he'd just done the Terminator thumbs up and went back in there, Spider-Man just would have left, and he could have been fine.
Yeah.
Of course, they'll never make a movie where.
Really.
Do it again.
Again!
Punch the crazy right out of me, Peter.
Now hit him.
Yeah. What was
I
he
love
just
you, Peter.
doing? Jesus Christ. For once, he has the correct face for the situation.
Fear, confusion.
Yep. Just,
I will believe in. If you will believe in.
His name is Defoe. As in, like...
Right in the nuts.
Oh, my kidneys. And balls. And...
Oh, my testicles. I'm not going to have children now on account of me dying.
Hey Harry, I stole your girl and killed your dad.
But you
That's
suck.
okay. I totally get it.
Don't be like, don't hold a grudge or anything.
I mean, that did go pretty far into the brick. If it would have got him, it probably would have got his dad, too.
Yeah.
Partially obscured maybe Spider-Man, who also looks like my roommate. What are you doing here? You'd wonder how he knows exactly which drawer has the gun, but I'm willing to believe that every drawer has a gun, ready and loaded.
Probably does, yeah.
And all the masks hide guns. And the table is made of guns. The chairs are also guns.
I mean,
Have you
I
seen
lived in a house
Kick-Ass?
that had weapons hidden everywhere.
Yeah.
And a mother.
And
And
an
an
uncle.
And an uncle.
And a girlfriend.
I'm suing him for $35. He's going to pay a lot of money to that lawyer whether he wins or loses. Yeah, man, what's family for? Just keep stealing the girl I love from me.
I'm gonna go get in my Rolls Royce now.
Gotta go run the company that I inherited. Oh, wait, he got kicked out of that.
I'm
To
gonna
go live in the mansion I inherited.
Oh wait. I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end,
He died before he could make his best rice. Don't say so hard when you're hugging her.
Harry.
I was thinking about how I never got the chance to tell you to stop being a creep.
Yeah.
Stop watching me when I change, Pete.
I want to live next door to you forever. All shiny and new. Like a sturgeon.
See, now, this scene is just corny enough that I wish that he, like, woke up in the hospital with a concussion right here.
Just keeps going, man. Just keeps going.
Just keeps going, man. Should be a superhero name.
Yeah. He like he doesn't have any powers. He just like keeps getting up. Like they beat the shit out of him, and he just like keeps standing up and taking more of it.
That's the story of Kick-Ass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is.
Wait, what?
What?
Dweeb.
Tell it to me with your pants off, Peter.
But I'm in love with Harry.
That would be a fantastic twist.
It would be. Oh, friend.
Wait, what? I'm being friend zoned?
That doesn't happen to me. I'm a girl.
Oh, man. Gotta watch my boyfriend's dad die, and I hit on some other guy who walked away from me. This is the worst day ever. Did he just slow down, or are they slow motion? I'm genuinely not sure.
I don't know. I got 3 words for you. You could have.
Oh, by the way, this came out in 2002?
Yep.
just need to make sure I say that again for the scene because it felt so jarring at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it feels even more jarring now.
I don't know. The camera motion is smooth enough to actually track.
No,
what the fuck's
no.
happening.
Here it is. Like, make sure he gets next to the flag. It's 2002.
yep. Well, the New Yorkers coming together to save him too. Yeah.
That was the moment I noticed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that scene was done before then. That was part of the script.
Michael Papa John.
But no, like earlier you were talking about giving the Terminator 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
There will never be a movie made that actually shows what happens if you dive into a pool of molten metal.
True.
Oh God. Not
you
with a
just
rating that I'd
explode,
sit through. Also, the way you said it makes me feel like there was a hospital incident you need to tell us about, or did you send them to the urgent care too?
There's been like incidents. I don't know if it was brought on by. Oh no!
Oh God damn it!
Oh no!
Oh God damn it!
Oh.
Well, turn that down.
Damn it!
I don't know if it was brought on by Terminator 2, but there's been a streak of people trying to commit suicide by. Well, I mean, not trying. It worked.
Oh yeah.
Jumping into molten metal in like foundries and stuff, but you know, you don't just sink into it.
No.
Like, all the liquid in your body like just explodes. You know?
Yeah. You explode instantly. Yeah.
You become like meat mist.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like the video of that girl that fell into the volcano.
Yeah. Same deal. Or, you know, close enough to not be, you know, any measurable difference.
I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't notice it happening.
No, probably not. I don't want to test the theory.
No, but I mean, as you know, as on the scale of how much suffering you would endure, it's, you know, pretty low, because you would just, you know, become a cloud.
Anyway,
so next week we're gonna become a cloud and watch something else.
Yeah, right.
well,
I spaced out because I didn't want to hear that conversation, but I didn't turn down the movie, so I had to listen to that instead, and that wasn't any better.
Become a cloud, Vomit. Become a cloud.
How would you rate this, Shaggy?
I don't know. I was bored. 6.6.
That's so far your highest rated.
Yeah.
Vomit?
I'm going to go with 6.2. I wasn't as bored as X-Men, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is like X-Men plus 0.5 for me, yeah.
That's weird. Did our scale change?
No, my scale changed.
Okay.
Because I can't remember how many Howard the Ducks it was.
Howard the Ducks times 3.
So the answer is Howard the Ducks times 3 plus 0.5.
Yes.
I'm going to give this a 7.8 because this is so far the movie I've been most invested in.
Yeah, they're definitely improving.
Oh, great. There's fucking early 2000s rap, because of course there is, because it's early 2000s.
Oh, no. Gotta love the irrelevant 2000s music tie-ins.
Mm-hmm.
How have we survived since then?
Pretty badly.
I mean, all right. Let's be honest. How jaded have we become?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, okay, let's get back to the the movie. It was.
I can't go back to the movie. I had to turn up the sound because you guys were talking about it, and now I'm angry.
Here it is.
Good.
I think
I can't listen to this song anymore. OnlyFans,
OnlyFans.
subscribe to my OnlyFans. Here's my dick, here's my balls, here's me climbing up the walls. Look out!
look out. I don't know. My big problem with this movie is just I was bored.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and you know, all the things I don't like about stuff from this period of time. Anyway, I was thinking during one of my Geloja breaks that like there was a real effort in like the early to mid '90s to like, you know, like there were anti-bullying campaigns and anti-harassment campaigns and public education campaigns and shit, and all of that stopped around for like 15 years. Like if this movie had been made 10 years prior, like those guys chasing her down the alley, like there would have been a lot more comeuppance and a lot more like, you know, like they would have handled it a little more tastefully. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but it's like from my perspective today, it feels unnecessarily difficult to watch and unnecessarily vulgar to see that kind of thing. And it's just maybe it's just a sign
those
of the
guys that
times.
chased her down the alley, I am still caught up on the two that caught up with them on the side.
Yeah.
Like, they totally played it like they just found some random woman and started chasing her, but then there was two others waiting, so this was like a plan. Like, what would they have done if someone hadn't come by?
Right.
They were from Tasha Yar's home planet.
Right.
Did you guys know that the Hugh Jackman was supposed to make a cameo as the Wolverine? And like
this?
Yeah.
They wanted to, but they were owned by different companies, so they couldn't make it happen legally.
Well, Hugh Jackman actually showed up to film the scene.
Of course he did.
They were desperately trying to make all the Marvel movies related.
Well, we're kind of fortunate, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, eventually it worked out, but when we get to that point, you should see the alternate scene they filmed for that, where it started. No. Because they do totally, like, they just name drop, or they don't name drop, they just totally, like, you know, spider, or some guy with spider powers and mutants popping up everywhere, and they didn't have the rights to say either of those things.
Nice.
You know, that's not until 2008, and we're still in 2002.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for our movies from 2002.
That's right, and thank God we made it through this one. Hope you enjoyed it.
Hey, join us next week as we watch Daredevil.
Yay!
A movie I've never seen.
Oh.
We're going to 2003 for the next.
Oh.
It's a 4-drink minimum next week, and you want it ready.
Are you gonna watch the director's cut that was supposedly better than the theatrical release?
No.
Oh.
All right, well,
out of the next 3 movies, I've only seen one of them.
Cool.
I just noticed the IMDb rating of Daredevil. That looks like fun.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Everybody.
Good night.